Good evening, Jamaica, and welcome back to Haramatic TV. Well, we see where the Prime Minister has called a press conference the other day, just a few days ago, regarding to his National Security Minister and the crime plan that they have in place going forward. So without any further ado, here is a clip. So I'm going to play the clip and then you can listen, and then I'm going to go ahead after with some follow-up question.
I asked Dr. Chang to take over the portfolio of national security before the last election. It is the most difficult portfolio in the country. It requires a long-term commitment to the plans that we have in place. We are not going to change the current situation through a flip of a switch. The problems are deep-rooted, and they require significant structural, institutional, cultural, and resource reform. These take time, particularly the legislative, particularly the policy, and the structure. What you're seeing before you now is a police force that is far more intelligence-based than at any time ever. We have demonstrated the ability to now interdict boats with guns coming in from other jurisdictions, and we have demonstrated the capability to interdict fugitives from other jurisdictions. And you will see the increased capabilities to find weapons. And all of this is being done without taking any lives. This is the beginning of the transformation of our security forces into the security forces that can be compared to security forces worldwide of the highest standard. It will take time. It therefore means that I cannot, at this point, unduly interrupt the plans laid and the institutional knowledge that has been gained, which Minister Chang has been at the helm of at the Ministry of National Security. I have full confidence in Minister Chang, in his knowledge, in his competence, and in his heart.
Okay, Mr. Prime Minister. Mr. Honorable Andrew Holiness, Prime Minister of Jamaica. And I'm quoting, and your words, sir. Before the last election, I asked Dr. Horace Chang to take over the portfolio of National Security Minister. It's no problem. Fair enough, right? Before you said before the last election, you asked him to take over position. Everybody deserves a chance in life, so there is no problem giving Mr. Chang his chance for him to prove himself, to see what he made of. Okay. And your words again, Mr. Prime Minister. It is the most difficult portfolio in the country. I repeat, it's the most difficult portfolio in the country. Mr. Prime Minister, we all know that crime is a serious thing. Crime will drive a nation to its ground because first, you are running away investor. The little small people like me and others, the diaspora, who come back, give back, build their house, they're gonna leave again. And from once your economy is in a shamble, it is going to be chaos going forward. So we know that it is one of the most difficult portfolio in our country. That's why we ask for somebody with the knowledge and the know-how to take on these jobs in Jamaica. We can't take on people who are sitting down and sleeping and dragging their foot, sir. So that's why I'm asking this question tonight. Okay, quote your words again. It's required, your words, sir. It's required a long-term commitment to the plan that we have in place. I repeat, it requires a long-term commitment that we have in place. Mr. Prime Minister, I ask, sir, the short term is not working. The short term is not working. So why are you keeping this man in this position? Mr. Prime Minister, it's not making no sense. It's not making no sense. You say it's a long-term position, long-term, but the short term is not working. So if the short term is not working, we need boots on the ground. We need somebody who have the know-how. We need somebody who want to fight crime. We need a crime fighter. Somebody who is gonna out there with boots on the ground. Mr. Prime Minister, look into it, sir. It can't continue the way it's going now. It cannot, Mr. Prime Minister. The Jamaican people are crying. They are pleading. They are begging for changes in this administration. Read again. Quote, Prime Minister, not my words, the Prime Minister. The intelligence that the police force have now, it's superb. The Jamaica Constable Force, the Jamaica Defense Force has never seen this form of intelligence that the police force have now. Mr. Prime Minister, I don't know if it's the same Jamaica that I am talking about. It's the same one you are talking about. Form of intelligence, Mr. Prime Minister. People are dying right, left, and center. And you are telling the Jamaican people the intelligence that the police force have now, it's better than the US. It's better than the UK. It's better than Canada. It's better than the first world country because it's your words. We has never seen this form of intelligence in the history of the police force in Jamaica, and people are dying right, left, and center. Mr. Prime Minister, that statement does not make any sense, sir. It does not make any sense, sir. Goes on. As I quote the Prime Minister, we are seizing guns off the street without taking life. We are seizing guns off the street without taking life. That's the intelligence we are talking about. Now, Mr. Prime Minister, you seize 50 guns. There's no one charge. No one bring to the police station. So we see some guns, but the culprits are still out there, waiting for another shipment to get a gun in their hand. Because the fact of the matter is, nothing been getting solved. We take some guns, but the people who are behind the guns are still out there. We take 50 guns in custody, but no mastermind behind the guns. So that form of intelligence ain't going nowhere. We need to find the mastermind behind the guns and bring them in for justice. You do the crime, you spend the time. Sir, final, Mr. Prime Minister, I quote the Prime Minister of Jamaica. The Prime Minister of Jamaica said he have full confidence. I quote the Prime Minister of Jamaica say he have full confidence in Dr. Chang, Minister of National Security. So, in spite of all that is going on, Mr. Prime Minister, the minister has failed in every areas. Crime is on the rampage. People are dying right, left, and center. We can bring nobody to justice. The Jamaican people are crying. They are in panic mood. They are in a frenzy. And a man that is incompetent don't have a clue what is going on in the country. Sir, this is your words again. The Prime Minister of Jamaica says he have full confidence in Dr. Horace Chang, Minister of National Security. Jamaica are at a crossroad. Jamaica is in a dark place. Jamaica is in a dark place. I love my country with all my heart. I have plans for my country, but my plans are at pause because of what is going on in my country. I have to be smart. I have to calculate every move that I make and ask myself, do you want your life or you want to go down, start your business, and then lose it? Jamaica people, you have a voice. You have a voice. You need to stand up. You need to stand up and voice your opinion. We are at a dark place. We are at a dark place. We are at a dark place. Peace. One love. Until then, I'm out. Leave your thought and your comment down below. Peace out, Jamaica. Love you.